Hey guys, welcome to sportsbookreview.com Premier League Punters show here Wednesday with a team of bankrollers. How's everyone doing?
Doing well,
Yeah,
thanks,
good,
Nat.
good.
Fantastic stuff. I just lost my camera. Listen, I just want to, for those joining for the first time, they don't know who this team is. Flash, start us off. Who are you? Why are you here? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm Flash. I'm representing the UK. I used to play in the Premier League and top flight with Charlton, Sheffield Wednesday, Southampton, and played in lower leagues with Bournemouth and Hartlepool. And I'm here just to bring up the rag end of the team of four. I'm the weakest link.
Well, listen, we love having you on board, Flash. Big man, tell us a little bit about yourself. Obviously, most people know you from the US side, but you are the person. Flash is on one side, you're on the other side of the profit. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Jeff. I'm the big man on campus. I do various work here at SBR. I want to thank all the guys and you, Natalie, for bringing me on to the show. I've enjoyed doing the Premier League this year. Flash might not be in profit, but I want to make this very clear yet again. Flash has taught me, and Alex too, and you, Natalie, as well. You guys have all taught me a lot. I think we all help each other. I love obviously the basketball and the other things, but soccer's a great thing. I know people don't like me calling it soccer, but where we're from, that's what we call it. It's been in my life for a while, and I enjoy it. And I'm happy to be on here with you guys and making some money. It's been fun. So yeah, you can follow my other shows. I do some great basketball work that I've worked hard on this year. So yeah, check me out.
Fantastic stuff. And Alex, last but not least, from Need for Tips, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Alex. I'm part of Team Bankroll, like all four of us, and like also Stuart and Martin on the other side, on the other show, Best Bet Show. I have also my project with the Need for Tips, but I'm working with SBR for the last 3 years. I'm enjoying everything. We are doing really hard work. We are doing everything for free. All the tips we are giving are for free. So I don't think that anybody in this industry besides SBR is doing something like that. So congrats again for SBR for such an amazing team they have, starting with big man on the basketball and the hoops and all the stuff that he's covering. After that, Low Shack and the bag. After that, the ice guys. We are covering basically all the sports, but me personally, I'm doing football, and I know that a big man in his blood, also football it is, not soccer, because he's from an Albanian blood there. So it's
Right.
football also for him. We are covering Europa League, Champions League, Premier League in this one, but also the other top five European leagues. I'm having a better season in the other leagues, a little bit hard, tough season for Premier League. Coming back with the World Cup with some incredible shows we are preparing here at SBR.
Yeah. All right. Listen, guys, I just want to shout out as well. A ton of people watching. Great to have you here, everybody. Shout outs to Timo Buckets there. We were chatting over on Low Shack and the Bag, a fantastic show at SBR. Russell Beiswanger, hi, everyone. Arjun, hello. Really good to see a whole bunch of names here joining us. Listen, let us kick off. We've got some Premier League bets to deliver. I'm quite liking this week, I have to say. Didn't like last week, and turns out for good reason. But Burnley versus Everton now, the very first match I'm going to kick off with today. Burnley 2.55, draw 3.1, Everton 3.2. God, if there is a match that says unders, I think this is it. Burnley keep things tight at home and actually have one of the best defences there in the league. Big man, start us off. Is this going to be a drab, bore game? Can we make some money out of it?
No, I have nothing on this one. I'm not I've been taking Burnley. I've been trying to find profit with this team, and they just keep kicking me in the teeth. I mean, you always look, at their numbers. And you say, well, they're good at home, and they're giving plus money a lot of time, but they just never seem to find a way. I'm getting kind of sick of it. I've lost several times with them after having a great start to the season, but yeah, I'm good on this one. It's a pass for me. Even the under. I mean, you make a good point there, Natalie, but do I really want to lay, this, 1.53? I'm good. pass for me here.
Yeah. All right, first pass there. Flash, are you passing, playing? What are you doing?
I've got to pass. I've got to pass because all three results are possible. I mean, when you look at it straight away, Everton jumps out at me that they're too big a price. But after the performance they put in against Watford last week, I think the only way you can play Everton now is at home. And you can't really oppose Burnley, but you can't rely on them to get the job done neither. When they went 1-0 up, and I know quite a few Southampton fans who actually had Burnley to win 1-0 last week, and they couldn't even get the job done. So for me, you've got to pass the game.
2 passes. Okay, Alex, have you got anything for our viewers, or is this another pass?
No, I'm taking Everton with draw no bet. Hopefully, I will see Cenk Tosun, a good transfer from my point of view, but not a single minute. I don't know. He played any single minute now. I don't remember. He did doing that. Hopefully, I will see the Turkish guy playing for Everton because they spent so much money on him, and Big Sam should give him some minutes at least in this end of the season because Everton doesn't have any chance to qualify in the European Cups. Is not worried to going down in Championship. So hopefully he will start to use all his team. And I'm taking Everton with draw no bet at 2.23.
Okay, yeah, not bad at all. I have to say, big man, I found under 2.5 goals for 1.59. I think there's a touch of value. Under 1.5 goals could be profitable as well, 2.62. Somebody just put, Abdul here said Burnley under 2 goals, team goals total. I like that one, but let us know the odds for that. Is it worth a play?
What
But
is
under
that
2.5
number?
goals.
What was that 1.04?
Under 2 goals, it will be. Is that how much it is?
He said team goals. He said team
Under
goals.
2 team goals, but he hasn't got the odds for that. What? Yeah, 1.04 might be a little low to play.
I'm checking now, and I will say to you till the next match.
Is 1.10. I mean that's way.
What about
way too?
What about both teams? What about just both teams to score with not only unders or overs? What sort of price is that? Because I mean, I can see that happening. I mean, I can see this being another 1-1 draw.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
but even
know.
if someone
I
gets
think
a
I think it's
2-1.
I think it's 1-0 either way. Personally, I think under 1.5 goals, 2.62.
Yeah, listen, I'm not
Boy,
looking to
That's
have a
where
bet.
I
I'm
would
just
go.
looking to help people and steer them.
Yeah.
Both teams to score 2.1.
There you go.
Or
That's
you could just
probably
bet,
where the value lies.
or you could just bet 1-1 at 6.5.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
But there again, if we're going to go that way, you might as well go with a draw at 3.2 and brings in 0-0 and 1-1.
Yeah.
But listen, I think one thing to focus on though is we've got 2 passes. Maybe this is not the best Premier League team match to bet on. So let's see if we've got any luck now with Leicester versus Bournemouth. Leicester 1.86, draw 3.8, Bournemouth 4.2. Leicester 8th, very unpredictable. A couple of us went for Leicester there. They drew with Stoke. I'm staying away from the outrights. Alex, are you playing the outrights on this one, or is just Leicester an unpredictable team?
I'm going both teams to score at 1.7. I think that it has some value at 1.7. I think that Bournemouth will contribute on the scoreboard. I see Leicester doing that, but I see Bournemouth coming to take the 3 points here. So both teams to score at 1.7 for me.
Okay, both teams to score. Big man, what have you got?
I'm gonna lean, kind of the way Alex is going, but I'm gonna go just over 2.5 at 1.78 at Bet Victor. It's hard to kind of think you won't see goals in this game. This Bournemouth side, I was quite surprised. Their last 14 matches overall, 13 have seen over 2.5 goals. They play a lot of 2-2 games, very high scoring. Leicester, we know, go forward. I think at worst, this one's a 2-1. I'm going to keep trying to make some money off these Leicester totals. I mean, they're generally a team that goes forward. Bournemouth hasn't been able to keep goals out. I'm going to go over 2.5 at 1.78.
Yeah. All right. So on the same lines here, Flash, what have you got?
I got Leicester absolutely smashing Bournemouth all round. And the reason that they're far too mobile, they can't keep clean sheets, and they've probably got one of the best finishers in the country against them. They're very weak in fullback areas, and you've got Mahrez one side, and you've got potentially Damari Gray or Ben Chilwell going down that side. I think this all comes down to the midfield battle, and I just don't see Bournemouth matching up. 1.92 Leicester, yeah, that's straight win for me, and I think that you could definitely get your overs.
Oof. All right. Well, brave man Flash going with the Leicester win. I have to say, with Alex on this one, I found 1.71. I agree. You've got Bournemouth have scored in their last 9 matches. Leicester can't keep clean sheets. Both teams to score for me. We've got Timo Bucket says Vardy to score anytime. And then we've got John Smith here. He's been hitting us up on Twitter there. He's done his homework. He says Leicester, Bournemouth, pass. For me, can't pick this one. If you can't pick it, do stay away.
Thanks for that.
All right. Well, listen, we each go for and you're going for your, you're going for your Leicester. So good luck on that one. But Swansea versus West Ham now. Swans 2.6, West Ham 3, draw 3.2. Swans fallen to 18th place there after that 4-1 loss at Brighton. But before that, they were having a not too bad of a run. They're against a team with only 1 win in 5. I don't know, Swans at home, 2.6. Is there value in that, big man?
This is a pass for me. Another game that I'd rather watch crocheting on than bet this game. I'd rather watch women, make quilts. Yeah, I'm good. Pass.
All right. It is a pass, a firm pass. What about you, Flash? Play or pass?
Yeah, I'm playing, but I'm sitting on the fence. I'm going with a draw. I'm going with a draw at 3.2 because neither of these sides can be trusted. I think they flatter to deceive Swansea, and also they're quite negative. West Ham are no great shakes. So for me, it looks like a 0-0, a 1-1. So I think at 3.2, I think there could be a few draws this week, funnily enough. And this is the first one. I've gone Swansea, West Ham draw.
All right, going with the draw. What about you, Alex? What do you like?
I really like when Flash on some matches he's full of confidence and he's starting all the way with Leicester, and in the other ones, oh, okay, I don't know, I think that it will be a draw and stuff like that. So you have to follow his confidence, not the matches that he's saying, I don't know, I think, okay, he went with Leicester, go with Leicester. Maybe this is the way to play Flash's picks here. I'm going over 2.5 goals because I think that we can see goals from both sides and at least 3 goals in the match. But I'm not going Alex Classic. I'm simple over 2.5 goals at 2.28.
Yeah, I have to say, just looking at some of the comments here, usually sometimes we're sort of place. Abdul, both teams to score no. Disanuzi says, it's a good vibe, says under 2.5 goals. We've got over 2.5 goals. West Ham, both teams to score. It is all over the place. A few people are leading on West Ham. I'm on Swansea. So there we go. Let's divide it even more. 2.6 there for the home win. I think they'll get the job done. But maybe Big Man's got the right idea just to pass this one. It seems all over the shop. So again, be warned on this one. Tottenham versus Huddersfield. Now Tottenham 1.2, draw 7.5, and Huddersfield 18. Tottenham to win is a must. I think even at the low price, probably good to beef up your ACCA at home, and it's a must win as well for them. It's so close up the top 4 teams. So the question is how do you play it? Start us off, Flash. What do you like?
I think I'd probably go with Tottenham to win to 0. It's probably the only way and the only bit of value I could possibly see. I'm in an R in whether I need to really get involved in this game. I think Tottenham win. How they win, I'm not too sure, but I'm leaning towards going Tottenham to win to 0.
Okay, leaning. So for your official record, you have to be on camera saying it. Is it off your official record or on it?
No, it's off my official record.
Off. All right. A lean from Flash. What do you like here, Alex?
Because they have a Champions League match, important one next midweek. I think that they will win this one. They will probably win this one. But I'm going Tottenham to win in under 3.5 at 2.08. I don't think that they will score a ton of goals here. I don't think that they will push to
Yeah.
score a ton of goals. They will rest some of their key players, in my opinion, because against Juventus, doesn't matter the first leg result. It will be very, very, very difficult in the second leg. So Huddersfield will come here to 4 points because to get some points because they are just 3 points above the relegation zone. So I still think that Tottenham will win and under 3.5 at 2.05.
Nice. Yeah, I like the way you're playing that. Tottenham are winning, but they're not winning by huge margins. I have to say, I'm just actually finding the odds. I wrote the bet down, but without the odds. Huddersfield plus 2.25. What did I get that from there? 1.72. That's my bet. I don't think that Tottenham are winning by loads of goals. Alex, I have to say, I love your bet as well.
And also, sorry, Natalie. I love also the fact how I love also John Smith's play. Huddersfield plus 1.5 at 2.43.
Yeah.
Because is our friend that we have the bet together with the big man that Huddersfield will get relegated. He believes that Tottenham will win, but he thinks that they will do it with a small margin, one goal difference there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm totally on the same page there. I've just given them a bit more of a plus handicap there. Tottenham, 3 clean sheets, 1 game in the last 5 have gone over. Big man, what's your play?
I'm actually on the same play as Alex here. Tottenham in the under 3.5. I think this is a 2-0 win. I think I might even take a shot with 2-0 at 6. I think Huddersfield will get clean sheeted here. I've talked in the past about this group. I think they will be relegated. John Smith, a nice guy, good chap, but he does pick Huddersfield every week, it seems like. But hey, he's going to have to pay me a little money here in a couple weeks, so I'll be fine with it. Yeah, I think Alex makes great points. You got Champions League on deck. It's going to be a rigorous test. Yeah, I'd imagine maybe some of the big boys rest. Even with some of the B team players, I think they'll beat Huddersfield. All we need is a win. I just don't see 4-1, 4-0. I don't see that. Give me the same bet as Alex. Tottenham in the under 3.5.
Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. I didn't think about that one, so good bet there, guys. Southampton now versus Stoke. Saints 1.75, draw 3.7, Stoke 5.5. 2 sort of hit or miss teams. The question is, where do we go? Big man, start us off. What do you like in this match?
I love Stoke. Draw double chance here. It's probably my favorite play of the week. I took a similar angle here last week with West Bromwich Albion. Needed to win, had to win, didn't win. I think you can. If Stoke lose this game, I think they will get relegated. You look at their next 4 or 5 games; they have a very tough schedule. This is really put up or shut up time for Stoke City. I know it's on the road, but keep in mind, it looks like they're going to get Ryan Shawcross back. You're going to get Peter Crouch back to help maybe late in the game. I just have a hard time thinking that Southampton will win this match. For as important of a game that this is, hypothetical is that if you lose, if you're Stoke, you're going to get relegated probably. There's just you got to take advantage of getting 3 points here from another team that's on the byline as well. Stoke City for me, draw double chance, 2.25 at bet 365.
Wow. Not a very good road team, though, are they, Stoke? But you think fighting for survival, they're going to pull something out of the bag here?
Yeah, I look at Southampton. I don't think there's a huge margin here. It is obviously a road match, but you get some of the boys back here. It is a game you have. If you're not going to play well in any other game, this is the one you have to play well in. At worst, I think it's a draw.
All right, we've got Backerman G11 says Southampton win and over 1.5 goals at 2.11. John Smith, Southampton, Stoke, both teams to score 2.18. Those odds must have drifted. I'm on both teams to score, actually. I think Stoke fighting for survival. I think we're definitely seeing a goal from them. Saints at home. Both teams to score for me. I found 1.95. Alex, are you playing the outrights? Do you think leaning towards Stoke here? Certainly got the value.
No, I'm playing the goals market. I think that Stoke might have a chance to win this one. I will support big man in this one, but I'm playing the goals market. I think that 3 goals we should see at least 3 goals in this one. At evens, it's over 2.5 goals. So I really like that one.
Okay, and then over to you, Flash. What are you going for?
What price did you say Southampton were?
1.75.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've got. Yeah, I've gone Southampton all the way, and I was thinking about doing Southampton -1. Remember, Southampton, they are desperado to win this, and yet they've only been beat once in 10 games against the Liverpool side that have outclassed most. So this is a game where we believe here that he's actually going to play two strikers for the first time in about 7 or 8 weeks. They've got good spirit. They keep scoring late on in games. And remember, they're only just like outside relegation on goal difference, and they've got some really tough games coming up. I think they've only got 4 home games left till the end of the season. They've got to make the most. And as much as we've said about put up or shut up with Stoke, it's a bit like that for Southampton as well. Because a lot of these sides at the
Yeah.
bottom, there's so many of them. They've all got tough games, and they better start winning their home games. And I think that Southampton will be too strong on
Okay.
Saturday.
All right, Flash and Big Man going head to head. Interesting stuff. Stoke, Southampton Stoke has draw written all over it, says John Smith. And then Milan was asking when will we have Alex's Aka? That will be tomorrow after the Best Bet show. Watford versus West Brom. Watford 2.1, draw 3.3, West Brom 3.9, 10th and 20th. Really, we should be looking at a home win, and with the value there, 2.1. Question is, should we take it? Big Man, start us off.
Natalie, you cut out. What game are we on? You cut out here.
Watford versus
Watford.
West Brom.
Yeah, I gotta tell you. You mentioned at the beginning of the show you really like the card. I don't. This is another pass for me. Again, I'll make this clear. I think this league's terrible this year. I don't think there's a lot of good teams. There's just a lot of hard games. Watford, I don't trust, and West Bromwich Albion, they're pretty much dead in my eyes to me. They're dead to me. They're dead to me, Natalie. Watford, West Bromwich Albion is a pass. Bye bye.
All right. It is a pass. What about you, Flash? Do you agree? Are West Brom dead to you, or should we take a stab at that Watford win?
They're both dead to me. They're both dead, and they've been dead all season. They've done me no favours all year. They're both dead. I'm going for the draw. Again,
Right.
at 3.3, I think it's fair. I think that is where the value lies. I couldn't rely on either side to win the game. So, and let me just go back as well, because I said like Swansea West Ham draw. What I tend to do is when there's a tight game, I normally cash out after 75 minutes if it is a draw because of the late goals. So if I think it's going to be tight and I go to draw, I take 3.3 and I lay out when it's like 4 to 7.
Unfortunately, unfortunately for you, it doesn't count on your record, right?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, does it? At the end of the day, the strongest player is always the one holding everyone else up. That's me at the moment. So so I'm gonna go with a draw.
Come on, Flash. Is it what are you playing jokes on us today? Is comedy day here or what?
Yeah, well, you started it by saying they're dead to you.
Oh, he's standing
So
up
anyway,
for himself. Normally he gets it, doesn't he? So he's giving it today.
Yeah,
I
Watford
know.
draw.
Watford draw.
3.3 now.
Okay. Watford draw. Alex. Watford versus
Pass.
West Brom.
It's a
Pass. All right,
pass.
straight and simple. I have to say, we've got Backerman. Watford in home have value. I think so. And then we've also got John Smith says West Brom have fallen apart. New manager soon, definitely. And John Smith also said, I think it was John Smith, Watford win to 0. I am going for Watford to win. 2.1. I think there's value at home. I think West Brom, they are dead in the water. They are relegation fodder. They are leaving the Premier League at the end of the season. Liverpool versus Newcastle now. Liverpool 1.22, draw 7, Newcastle 12. Liverpool are playing for that second spot, and for good reason. Many think that they will actually end up in second place. Being a Manchester United fan, I hope they don't. But they're probably likely to. Obviously, they've got a great lead as well in the Champions League, don't they? I think 5-0 against Porto. Very comfortable position to be in. And Liverpool scoring machines. So how can we equate this into our bets? Start us off, Alex. What do you like?
Liverpool and both team to score at 2.75. I think that here is the value from my point of view. I think that Newcastle will score against Liverpool, but Liverpool will trash Newcastle. I think that we can play also correct score 3-4-1 there. I think that this is how this game it will end. So both Liverpool to win and both teams to score at 2.75.
Yeah. Okay. Strong start. Big man. Do you think Newcastle will score? I think that's the question of this match.
They might, but I'm not really loving it. I mean, John Joe Shelby probably won't play in this match. He's been real good in the midfield. I thought over the last couple weeks. I'm gonna go Liverpool minus 1.5 at 1.69 at Bet Victor. I don't want to lay the 2 because I'm not in the business to push, but I could surely see a 3-1 win here. Liverpool is the best attack in the league. They should win 3-1, 4-1. Even it wouldn't surprise me if they clean sheet it. At some point they're going
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
This is why you brought Van Dijk in. Get yourself some clean sheets. Give me minus 1.5.
Yeah. Yeah. But you make a good point there. Flash, what are you going for?
Yeah, I think that it's going to be quite a frustrating day for Liverpool. I think there's a big possibility that Benitez will park the bus, try and frustrate them, defend on his own sort of penalty spot. I've got to pass the game. I mean, obviously, I hope Liverpool win because they've done so well, and I want to see them in the Champions League next year. But to actually find the value in this game, I just couldn't do it. I can't trust Newcastle after they let me down in the 90th minute last week.
Okay, I've got Dalo 4. Welcome, buddy. There. My bet of the week: Liverpool to win and both teams to score 2.38. And then Timo Bucket says Liverpool to win and game total over 2.5 goals. That's my bet. 1.6. Not a huge amount of value in there, but it's been a casher 3 out of the last 4 Liverpool matches, and I think it's got to be taken. I'm just a little bit worried that Newcastle cannot contribute on the score sheet, but Liverpool can certainly score all of those goals by themselves. But I wouldn't be surprised. But it's Dalo 4's bet of the week, and we've been following his bets, and he's got some good advice there as well. So
I think that Dalo 4 should look for better value because I found 2.75 2 hours ago. So depends on what bookies you're following. The odds are going down or up.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Shop around. Also depends on what bookies are available to you. I do have as well. I think it was Timo Bucket. Something like saying here he goes. I have a question for you all. Since it's my rookie year in capping, is it true that soccer betting is tougher this season? Certainly, Premier League has been tougher this season. I have to say. Alex made a point at the beginning of the show. We've got 2 shows which we display our records on, and the Premier League show is in the negative, and then up in the best bet show he is one of the leaders, so and he's staying away from Premier League. We also asked Martin, who is I
have a question for Timo Buckets. He's capping for 1 year. What he did till now? He was betting like what? What was he following or stuff like that? Because capping for 1 year and not knowing that soccer in some leagues is more tough to predict than in the other leagues, it's kind of weird. What he's capping?
Maybe American sports. I don't know.
Okay.
But but again, Martin said, who's top of the team bankroll right now, says that basically his tip has been to stay away from the Premier League. So it is tough. And Flash, you can certainly account to Premier League betting being tough this year. You're struggling the most.
No, without a doubt. And the thing is, every single game seems to be like a cup final. I mean, we don't want to hear like me get the world's smallest violin out for myself, but I've probably been done 25 to 40 points in the last 3 or 4 minutes, including injury time this season. So you are never over the line. And the good thing is, or not the good thing, well, it is for entertainment. There's probably 11 sides outside of the, say, 7 or maybe 8 or 9 of them. There's nothing between them from 1 week to the next. And they're all had bad times, and they're all getting rid of their managers. There is very, very little between them this year. And hopefully next year it will settle down. I mean, Everton, I think, will be strong next year. And it's a good one to actually have a good look at because I think there'll be a good value next year. But it's a bit of a freaky year for this year.
Yeah. The only thing is there are exceptions to every rule. Big man is killing it. So he's obviously finding Premier League a walk in the park and he's making tons of money. So Depends. Big man's obviously got his thing that's working for him. Taif Taka, hey guys, just welcome. He's a guest who comes on for the tennis. So nice to have you here on soccer and seeing your name pop up. Brighton versus Arsenal. Did we do everybody? Oh, and then Taif Taka also said Liverpool over 2.5 goals is a banker. I think the odds are low on that one. I think it's about 1.5, 1.4. But yeah, definitely. I think expecting goals. I've combined it, Liverpool and the over 2.5 goals. Now Brighton versus Arsenal. Arsenal 1.83, draw 3.6, Brighton 4.2. We are filming this obviously before the match to Man City, so we can't equate for any sort of injuries. But as it stands right now, Arsenal, what an unpredictable team. We all know what Big Man thinks about Arsenal. The question is there value on Brighton then, 4.2 Big Man? Are you going to bet against Arsenal?
Yes, probably. I'm skeptical to ever do this before a match. I'm gonna go ahead and say though, it's hard to imagine that. I mean, they'll probably play, but the snow I heard is pretty bad in in all the areas. I mean, Flash can give us a better idea of that, but I don't know. I might take a shot with Brighton. Draw a double chance here or something. I don't know. This one does real have either incredible value on Arsenal or they'll just play like normal and not play well on the road and struggle and that kind of thing. It's just for me, unfortunately, Natalie, with this weird midweek match, I got to pass for right now, but it might be on my card on Saturday.
Right. Well, listen, let us know over on Twitter if you can, if you're going to play it, maybe give us a little bet there. But yeah, I'm just wondering whether to take a stab at Brighton 4.2. Flash, I know you sometimes go for those big value bets. Is there value there, Brighton?
Oh, there's massive value in this game, and it's Arsenal -1 at 3.1. I just cannot believe it. I mean, this will be an ultimate football match. We are expecting snow, as Big Man said. I mean, I'm expecting snow for the first time in over 20 years here in Southampton. It's meant to be coming through tonight. But the thing is, with these Premier League games, they'll all have everything boxed off because they've been calling it for like 7 or 8 days. The South Coast is going to get battered in the next few days. But I mean, I look at the Arsenal match, and you've got to question the defence, but going forward, this is no Man City that they're playing against, and they're in good form, Brighton, so they'll fancy it, so they'll be on the front foot. Then I expect Aubameyang to score. Sorry, not Aubameyang, Aubameyang. I just think that Arsenal -1 at 3.1. That'll be my nap of the weekend.
Oof. Oh, wow. Okay, Arsenal -1, and that's European, so that's Arsenal -1.5 there for those who use Asian handicap. Alex, are you playing this match?
Yeah, this is my banker of the week also. Arsenal to win, simple as that, at 1.83. I'm not going further than that. I think that it has big value, Arsenal at 1.83 here. If they lose also this one, I don't know, something will happen, and I don't know, something should happen if they lose also this match. Come on. I don't know what will happen.
Right.
The war will come, the bombs will drop, Wenger will have to go, people, players will have to go, and so on. I hope that they will win this one, and nothing from this will happen bad.
Yeah, I hope so for Martin as well that they pull the win. Both teams to score, I think, is my lean. I think I'm going to keep it a lean for now. I'm going to wait sort of with Big Man on this one. I'm going to see what transpires after Man City match tomorrow. But both teams to score is my lean. 1.74. Maybe I'll put it up in on Twitter after the match tomorrow. Man City versus Chelsea now. Big match of the weekend. Very excited this one. Man City 1.62, draw 4.33, and Chelsea 5.5. Man City at home should get the job done, and we should see goals. Start us off, Alex. What do you like?
Yes, we should see goals, and we should see a home win. So goals and home win, what it gives us, Manchester City to win, and over 2.5 at 2.3.
There we go, starting strong. Big Man, are we seeing goals in this match?
We might. I'm sure we will. But I'm actually going to go off the beaten path here. I've been waiting on this one. I'm going to go Chelsea, 5.25. Just, they're not. They're good enough, let's say. They're good enough to beat Man City. Man City, I don't think is going to go the rest of the season without losing. I don't have a ton on why I think it's going to happen. It's a feeling for me. I still think City is you could score on this team. Chelsea is one of the better sides in the Premier League, in a league that's not been great. At this price, against an opponent like this, I'll take a shot. I mean, you never know. I could very well see a 2-1 win here. City's, I don't think, just going to roll through everything. I just have a feeling on this one. I'm going to go Chelsea 5.25.
Okay, off the beaten track, that's for sure. Flash, what do you think? Man City versus Chelsea there. Is that a bit of a gamble? Chelsea 5.5?
Yeah, but you're getting the best value. I mean, you're looking at a side here.
Yeah.
They are the champions. They've got, and if they play Pedro, Hazard, and Willian, then they can almost do a Man City on Man City, because you're going to look at Kante versus Fernandinho, and all of a sudden you're looking and thinking, well, hang on a minute, this should be like they should be like free, Chelsea. So when you're getting 5.25, then go for it. I mean, I expect it to be quite a tight game, to be honest. So yeah, I'm with Chelsea as well, because if I can be with West Bromwich Albion, double chance and things like that, I can certainly be with Chelsea, especially when they're chasing that top four as well. They've got a lot to play for. So yeah, at 5.25, yeah, I'll go with Chelsea as well.
All right. Does it make you a little nervous that Flash is going for that one, big man?
No. Flash is
No.
I know we rag on him and stuff and whatever, but he's a dynamic football mind. I'm actually happy he agrees with me on this, because I think he sees kind of where I'm going with it and kind of how I feel. When you're gambling, I mean, sometimes you have to really kind of look outside the box. You have to be willing to, sometimes lay down with a team you might not want to lay down with. And in professional sports, that's no more apparent than the NBA, the NFL. Sometimes you got to go where other people aren't. And I think with the way Williams played, as long as no Morata in this game, I think they have a real nice shot. And with this chance in a very similar, I mean, this is a team that won the whole thing last year. I'll take a shot at 5.5. I think the value's there. If it loses, it loses.
Yeah. Yeah, but the question is, has the locker room been lost? Alex, what do you want to say?
I think that I understand right now why the guys are going for Chelsea. It was crazy when Flash was going with Crystal Palace against Manchester City or other teams when they were playing against Manchester City. I was thinking like, what? He's saying that he has so much experience and he's going at 15, at 17. Yes, but Chelsea, I think that they were unlucky not to win against Manchester United. I know that Flash went with Manchester United and I went double chance on Chelsea, but I think that he can agree also that Manchester United were very lucky to win that match. If Chelsea has a striker, not Morata, someone else, whatever, I think that they will probably play Giroud right now against Manchester City. They would have a chance, a big chance against Manchester United, and you are going 1-0 against Manchester United, and you lose so many opportunities of scoring and going 2-0 up and losing that match from 1-0 up is crazy. What happened in that game was crazy from my point of view.
Flash.
I think the big thing is, when you look at this game, is both Chelsea have got everything to play for. Man City have already won the league, and secondly, they're overpriced. Chelsea are overpriced. Even on a wildest dream, if you saw 3.5 Chelsea, then you're thinking that Chelsea are great value. Add another 2 points onto that Nyon, and you've got to say, well, I'll go with it. You've got to go with Chelsea. I mean, listen, there's even a shot that Chelsea will go in front in this game, and then you can lay out and have a free bet.
Okay. All right. I'm going to read some of the comments here. We've got Taif Taka, Man City, TT over lock, stock, and drop it. But we've got a couple of people says Thians by Conte. A few people actually think they say Thian says City will eat Chelsea, but then we've got Backerman, City will crush Chelsea, and then Eras, for example, says Chelsea play well against big teams. So on the I think sort of both ways here. I think everyone's predicting goals. I have to say, Man City, I'm going for at home 1.62. I think it's got to be done.
Fernandinho is out for Manchester City for 6 weeks. Big injury for him, so it's a really big plus for Chelsea. Fernandinho, a huge part of Manchester City players play. I think that it will mean a lot for them in that match.
Okay. All right. Fine. I think, is it the final game now? We've got Crystal Palace versus Man City playing on probably a very cold Monday night here. Man United 1.56, draw 4.2, Crystal Palace 7. I have to say, I played it in the last match. We saw over 2.5 goals. This is definitely an unders game. It has to be 1.88. I'm going to kick it off. I believe that is my banker. Under 2.5 goals, 1.88 at Crystal Palace. Big man, over to you. What do you like, Crystal Palace versus Manchester United?
This is a tough one. I like United. I think they're defensively very good. But I just hate Jose Mourinho. I just can't stand the guy. Maybe win the nil. I might take it. You know what? I'm gonna go with that. I'll go win the nil here. 2.37. I think if you're gonna take the under, you might as well just take the Man United win to nil. They're going to win this. Just a question of if it's by 3 or more goals. I don't think. I think it's a 1 or 2 win. 2-0 win for United. I'll take a shot. United win to nil, 2.37.
Yeah, no, I like it. No, I'm sworn against betting Manchester United because every time I do, they lose. So that's why I'm sticking just with the under 2.5 goals. What do you like here, Flash? Crystal Palace, Man United.
Yeah, I've duplicated big man again here. I've gone Man United to win to nil, but I'm probably going to have a little bit on under 1.5, like the Tottenham game the other day. I did Tottenham and under 2.5. I think that this is like 1-0, 2-0, top whack. As I said to you, I'm going to oppose Palace for the next 6 weeks. And they've got such tough games. I cannot see Palace scoring. I really can't. But Man United flatter to deceive. I thought I was very lucky to get my Man United bet up against Chelsea the other day. I thought Chelsea were the better side, but I can't trust Man United. I really can't. I keep having flashbacks of when they couldn't get the job done against Newcastle. So I think the Man United to win, maybe 1-0, maybe 2-0, but certainly nothing extravagant.
Yeah. John Smith as well says the same here. Can only see Man United win 2-0. Can't play it due to lack of value, like your bet though, Nat. What about you, Alex? Finishing off here, Crystal Palace versus Manchester United.
We are all on the same page. Yes, I totally agree with Big Man and Flash. I hate Man United. If it's one team in Premier League that I hate, I'm starting to do like Big Man. he hates the team. I hate Man United. I hate Jose Mourinho. I hate his football approach. I hate whatever he has in his crazy mind of playing. I don't know. It's a shame to see Man United with that style in second place in the Premier League. Come on, you don't play football. What the fuck you're playing here? Go play some cricket. Go play some, I don't know, whatever you wish. But this is not football. Jose Mourinho is the worst. Despite having won so many trophies in his career, I think that he's the worst manager I've seen till now. I don't know. That's my point of view. So
I have to say, for 1 second, I know what it feels like to be Martin on the weekly kickoff every Monday. Like, but go on. What were you going to say, big man?
I was going to ask him, who would he rather have as a coach on United? Would he rather have Mourinho or Tony Adams?
No, that's not the point. Tony Adams. I would rather have Diego Simeone. I don't know.
No,
Diego
I'm just
Simeone
saying. Tony Adams was a bad manager. Remember how Granada and if you could choose,
but
and who would
any rumors that will bring Tony Adams to Manchester United? No, I don't think so. I would better have Flash as a. I hope to have Flash as a manager at Manchester United. I will vote for Flash to become a Manchester United manager and to bring us to carry the water boys. For 200K a month, I will go to carry the water there.
We've got
200k a month. I'm not taking a drop for no one.
We've got Russell Beiswanger says, Alex, tell us how you really feel. Meaning from the Manchester United, I think.
This
just
is
let
the
it
first
out.
time I'm saying.
Don't hold.
This is
don't
the
hold
first
back.
time I'm saying something like that. I will never say something
Okay.
like that anymore. But I'm going crazy every time Manchester United are playing. I don't know what to expect, what new approach he will have. I'm sick of repeating the same shit with parking the bus, Mourinho style or stuff like that. After one day ago, who is this one? The striker Romelu Lukaku was writing to EA Sports that he needs to improve his fast on the game because he did one good run in the whole season. He was writing on Twitter to EA Sports to hire his fasting run. I think that this is outrageous what is happening at Manchester United right now.
Yeah. All right. We've also got another bet here as well, which says, here we go. United, where is it? I just lost it. Something like United first half draw at 2.15. Backman, not a bad bet at all, I think. All right, guys, banker and two-team parlay. Let's wrap up the show. Big man, start us off. What do you like, banker and two-team parlay?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go United win to nil as my banker. I think that one is it. As I think about it more and more, it's just kind of coming to fruition here. No Zaha. I mean, it's gonna be tough for Palace here. For as much as I hate them, I'll go with it. As far as a parlay, I'll go Stoke double chance and Liverpool minus 1.5.
Okay. And Flash, what do you got?
I've got Arsenal -1 at 3.1 is my nat. And my parlay is Southampton at home and Leicester at home. 1.8 and 1.92.
Okie dokie. And Alex, what do you like here?
I'm going Arsenal as my banker, and I'm going Manchester United to win and Everton draw no bet.
Okay. For my banker, it has to be under 2.5 goals in the Manchester game, and Burnley versus Everton under 2.5 goals, 1.9, and Tottenham as my two-team parlay. There we go. All right, wrapping things up now. Guys, thank you so much. Join us tomorrow as well. Best Bet Show, followed by Alex's 10 bet parlay. Let's see if he can get another one in this season before the season ends. But big shout out and thank you to Flash, big man on campus, and Alex from Need for Tips. Cheers, boys. Best of luck and everyone watching, and we'll see you next week.
Best of luck.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.